Hello, Tammy back from the Broken Doll. So anyways, I was just talking about this blanket here and how nice it is. I'm going to put it back in here for now because it's the best I can do at this time with all these dolls and everything, but I'm so glad I brought this down. The dolls that do need to be fixed, I'm just going to put them by the camera as I put them back in because I can't leave them out right now. It's just not possible. I've got some here that, like I said, I was really hoping to find that Sleeping Beauty one. I thought this was it for sure, all wrapped up like that, but nope. Yet, like I tell you, I've got dolls that are partially there, but this guy, oh, the love of my restoration. It's going to be so fun to do this one. This is a big horseman baby. I done one already, and it needs to be redone because I did it in acrylic paint, but this one's going to get the right paint on it. So I'm excited just to get this head off and start going at it. And all it is no legs, just these little hands, these little quarter hands, and away you go. And this is what happens to this has been a repaint. This is what happens to acrylic paint. And this occurs but with them. It just lips and cracks. But oh, this is going to be wonderful to work on this beautiful big baby boy or girl. I'd probably dress it as a girl. And then there's this one here. Very popular doll. Yes. A lot of companies made this doll. And she's a popular mama doll. All hard body, you know. Little toddler doll. That's what I call it. Not a mama doll. It's a toddler doll. Because she doesn't cry or anything, you know. So she's, but she's gorgeous, you know. And her eyes were flipped right to the back of her head. Oh my goodness. Anything else that I'm forgetting here? No, I don't see anything more. But you know something? It's wonderful to have them here because I'm going to tell you something right now. To buy those dolls today would cost me an arm and a leg. It would be horrifying because I found in the back of my closet where I keep my children's dedication outfits. I'm not Catholic, so we have dedication, not christening. So when my babies were dedicated in the church, I had all their outfits put into a bag. And then I also had their Christmas, their first 2 or 3 years of their Christmas outfits all put in this garment bag. And I had it hanging up. Well, because it was so close to our fireplace, everything kind of yellowed. And even what was inside yellowed. So I took everything, OxyCleaned it, ran it through the wash. It's all looking great. It's all put away in drawers now. And the bag had a famous little store in my town here that's long gone. It's been gone for many, many years. And so my daughter happened to put it on one of her little sites that she's on. And a lady from London said, I lived in your city and I know that store. And I said to my daughter, well, that's the store that I bought your father when I was, he was my fiance at the time. We were getting very serious about getting married and everything, and I bought him his first Levi jacket from there. They sold Levi's and GWGs, and so I got him a Levi jacket, 2 pairs of Levi jeans, and I got him some other things from there as well. And we got him a suit and everything too, I think it was. And some dress clothes, I think that's what it was. And so anyways, they came home in this garment bag, and it came free with the clothes if you bought so many. Well, I wanted to treat him. And he always was treating me all the time to things, taking me out to eat, buying me little things all the time. So I said, this is my turn. I said, I want to treat you. Well, he had a hard time with it, but he allowed me, and he walked out just happier than anything with all this Levi stuff. Now, I still have his Levi jacket from that day, but I don't have anything else. But he wore that Levi jacket everywhere. It was the thing to have at the time, too. Had a Levi little emblem up by, like a little thing sticking out by the pocket. It said Levi's on it. And then it had it inside the collar as well. But anyways, yeah, so the lady wants this just to ship that from my city, which isn't far from her. We're talking about in a 100-mile radius. It's going to cost $20. It's light. It's a garment bag. They're made of plastic. You know, it's $20. She's given us $20 for the garment bag and $20 to send it to her because it was a place where she went to or she worked or as a teenager or something. But whatever the case may be, it meant something more to her than it did to me. I'm not really, I don't care about the garment bag so much. I just used it for my kids' stuff. But it's just something how expensive just for that little garment bag to go within a 100-mile radius. And I'm like, wow. How would you do this many dolls today? I wouldn't do it, you know. Thank goodness I bought them in lots, and I bought them when shipping was a lot cheaper, even though at the time I complained the shipping was high then. But I bought back, like I said, I've been in this for 13 years. So it was 13 years ago that I bought a lot of these dolls. I bought them back when I was 50, 51, 52. I just started buying and buying and buying and buying because my kids were growing up and moving out of the house. We had extra money all of a sudden. You know, I wasn't buying shoes and everything else, you know. So the thing is that, yeah, I bought myself a hoard of dolls, and this is what you're looking at. This is my hoard of dolls that are coming in. And also, I was blessed a little bit from other people who sent me dolls along the way that they didn't want anymore. Not too many, but a few. There are a few here and there that were also just gifted. And that makes it very nice as well. Makes it very delightful when they know where to pass on their family heirlooms to somebody who's going to care and love them, you know. So, but anyways, you know, that's how it goes. And that's what was in this bin here. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I enjoy showing them, not to gloat, but just to show you what I'm up against. And this is what I'm up against. I don't know where I'm going to put this bin for right now. It's going to be in my way. But sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes I need that. So it keeps me out here. I was just talking to my son today that he's got a daytime job now where I could be in here and doing so much more. And I'm just not making it. Well, I'm trying to crawl out of this cold as well. And it doesn't help that Survivor started again, you know, on Wednesdays here. So, you know, it's you know, I got things that are pulling me back into the house again. But I got to get out here and start doing more on the dolls. But I want to give you an update also. I'm glad you stuck by. I took this doll apart and I threw her parts into the part box. So she's got a body sitting here. I took my Dremel and I took all the hair off the back of her here. This I'm going to pick because I don't want the Dremel to take out her little tufts of hair, because it will do that. Through experience, I do know that. I still got to pick around her nose. Oh, I'm not picking her nose. I'm going to pick around her nose, and I'm going to pick her her mouth. If I talk here. I also like to pick where it says EffanBee on the back. I never let my Dremel hit that because it could also take that off. So you got to be always careful where the words, the stamp is on the back of the doll, if there is one on your doll. So anyways, I'm just going to be out here picking and picking and picking. And yeah, and she's going to have the body that was going to go to the other doll, her arms and her legs, because they're all the same. So that's going to be nice to give that to her. And then we'll get her spackled, and then we're going to paint her. And this should be exciting to see how this goes. It was really hard to pick around her eyes because I didn't want, they're painted. I don't want to scratch them. Well, no, they're not painted. No, so I'm going to have to paint those while they're in her head here. So I'll take a little brush and just go over this here, right here, like this. That's what I'm going to have to do, and let them dry while she just sits downward, you know, like this. But other than that, she's looking really good. So I guess if I did scratch them, it would have been a big deal anyway. So, but yeah, so I'm ready to get her picked up, and I want them all these dolls to go together. And yeah, and so now I've got parts for another doll. It's just sad that I broke that one. I really felt bad. But it is what it is. I did, and I can't do anything about it. I could try to put her back together again, but as soon as I put her eyes in, if I go like this, she's going to break again. And that's when those breaks are hard to fix. I try. You can't say I didn't try, because I did. I did try to help her. So, but anyways, we're going to move on and give this little one a chance. So it's still exciting stuff. So I still, you know, in my heart, I still want to try to get her back together again. And if I can, oh man, I'm going to try, you know. Why not, you know? But I'm not going to do her right away. I might leave her for down the road. I'm going to tell you something. It does get a little tiring doing the same dolls. Like, I've been looking at these dolls for quite some time. I'm excited to start a new doll. That's what my problem is. But I want to see these through. And the only way, I can't look at the others right now until I get through with these here. You know, so I got to see it through. So that's my name of my game. But I hope you enjoyed this. You like what you've seen here. I think these dolls are fabulous, you know. And my two little girls that are sitting over yonder there, they're going to have to be stripped down and redone as well. Lots of work up ahead. But you know what? This is stuff in the summertime. I just sit outside and I just strip these dolls with, I always say aspartame. what is it called? Acetone. Acetone. I'll just sit outside with the acetone because the summer's coming, the spring is, and I can sit on a warm spring day and just sit out there over a pail and just run the acetone over them, and you know, get that paint off of them, and let's restart them all over again. I got their bodies are all built and everything. It's just a matter of just taking them and dealing with it, you know, and stuffing them properly, giving them the proper stuffing. I remember now, something's coming back to me now. One of those dolls did not have legs. It was a double amputee doll. And I found legs on a doll that was so bad online. They only wanted $1 for her, but I wanted her legs. Her head was pretty much crushed. There was not much left to her. And they were surprised I wanted her for the $1. And I said, yeah, I'll take her for $1. Buy it now, $1, I said. And she was a no-name doll, but she had the right, close to the right legs for her. They still don't look completely right, but they're good enough. They will get her through. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy these 2 videos here. I don't know if I want to bring down any more now. I really got to say to myself, Tammy, where are you going to put it? And I'm going to say, I don't know. I got to put it somewhere. But you know something? I might just leave it right where it is so it bugs me every time I go by it. I got to do some more. There we go. Well, thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you've seen today. And leave me a comment. That's my mail in the air, as I tell you, because I'm not getting much in my own mailbox on my house. So, and I don't want bills, but so give me one online here if you can. And thank you for all the encouragement words that you gave me from my last video there. That was very nice of all of you for caring so much. And we're going to press onward and upward and forward and whatever else. And there you go. I should tell you about my dream I had today. I told my son, he was so cute what he did. I had a dream that I don't know where this came from, but I was hugging Desi Arnaz. And Lucy was nowhere around. And he was a young Desi too. I was just hugging him. And I told my son, my daughter woke me up. And I was like, I was almost mad because I was in a good part of my dream. I don't care. I wasn't in love. I've never been in love with Desi Arnaz. I love Lucy's show, but I don't know where this Desi Arnaz stuff comes from. So my son, I said, she woke me up and I was hugging him. And he goes, here, I'll hug you. I said, not the same, but I'll take it all the same. You know, but I'll take a hug. You know, but I don't know why I dream what I dream. I laughed afterwards. You know, I told my daughter, she laughed. I said, I was mad at you because you made me lose my dream. I was hugging Desi Arnaz. I never dreamed dreams like that before. That's my first time. But I thought, hey, why not go with it here? All right, thank you for joining me. Hope I gave you a little bit of a laugh there, okay? And I don't know what it means in interpretation, but I don't care anyways. All right, thanks again. We'll be talking to you again really soon. All right, bye-bye.